Hello, McDaniel Army, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I literally have you guys like set up on top of my Wii here. I know it's a little bit of like a ghetto setup, but I took all my like Wii games and put it in a box because I'm starting to like put stuff away for like when we move in a couple years or like sooner than that. So I have to use what we have here. So I just decided, I was like, I'll just set the Wii up and try to like set you guys on top. Sorry, I had to use my phone again, if you guys can see that, to make sure I was like in a good angle or whatever. So if you go in to my phone, so there's a GoPro app here. You click on that and then it shows you the picture of the camera. Click on that and then it shows you the picture of the camera, and like you can get the videos afterwards, but if you click the camera it shows me recording. So that's what I was trying to tell you guys earlier. I'm not sure if I want to do like a Pampered Chef magazine haul again or just talk about my day, because my day was like so. I guess I can kind of do both or whatever. So I had to be at work at 5 in the morning this morning. I got up at 3 to get ready, and I want to say about 4 something we had police officers show up at our door. We're fine, but our dog was barking, so my fiance was just telling her to be quiet, and there was 2 police officers, one kind of like standing far away and then one kind of like right at our door. My fiance looked out of our front window that we have, and seeing that there was 2 police officers, you couldn't really see the police car because our road is like gone. So they parked their car like down the street or whatever, I guess. And then there was like another person in like a gray cap or something. We don't know if he was like being trained or what. But there was an almost noise complaint because it was like early in the morning. So that's how my day started off. And then I'm also exhausted because I literally went to bed at like 11 and had to get up at 3, so I had like 4 hours of sleep, which is fine because I prefer 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. shifts. So yeah, other than that it was okay, except for like my first break was at 8 something, and then my lunch was literally like 15 minutes after that. Like, it's usually we have like a 15 to 20 minute break. Like if I started at 5, then you're supposed to get your first break at like 7 or 8. And then usually, you know, I like to like work until like I can't take anymore. But the boss that I had today, I don't know, she doesn't really know what she's doing, to be honest. So she ended up having me, okay, so I'm a personal shopper. So people order like groceries online. That's what I do. I drive this big like cart with blue totes on it around the store, and we have a little handheld and it tells us which items they want. So we go around the store and we pick those. Well, she had me doing pick exceptions, which are items that other pickers can't find. So I did that all day. She wanted me to go on my lunch like 15-20 minutes after I got back from my break, because she's like, you're gonna have so many like pick exceptions, and you know, I get them done like that. So it wasn't that big of a deal, but I don't prefer to do that. I rather prefer to do the regular picks. But it's whatever, as long as I'm doing like some type of picking, because I refuse to do freight. Like, I It hurts my leg, my back, everything. Like, I really need to go to the doctor's to get a doctor's note for that, because all that lifting and bending, like, really hurts. So I'm home now, which is good, but I have to be back at work at 8 in the morning. I've been missing a lot of work because of, like, personal issues. Everything's fine. I'm not really sure if I'm, like, ready to share that information with the world, but when I am, I will definitely make a video about it. I may have talked about it, like, here and there, but every time I talk about it, I just kind of, like, get really down. So yeah, I'm debating if I want to, like, go through this for you guys. Yeah, that's gonna have to be, like, a different video. So anyways, I was gonna do, like, this video outside because it's really nice, and I kind of wanted to get, like, a little bit of sun on my arms and stuff. But like I said, our road is, like, completely ripped up. It's gone. It's just, like, dirt now. They, like, replaced all the pipes in our road, and I'm not sure if they're gonna do, like, anything else, but they got the dirt, like, all up on our sidewalks and whatnot, and, like, half of the sidewalk is, like, missing. They're supposed to take the rest of the sidewalk out and do more work, but I don't know when that's gonna happen because it's literally, like, our street, and then, like, it's like a giant square, so it's our street, and then it goes up like this, and then it comes back around, and then it comes like this. So they're doing a lot of work. I think they're first, like, doing all the pipes or whatever, and then they'll come back and, like, do whatever else that needs to be done. But when they first started this project, this big, huge road project, they did take out the sidewalks for some people's houses, so I don't know if they're gonna come back and do ours or what, but yeah. My foot really hurts today. If you guys don't know, I've had a left foot issue since I was about 12. They took an MRI and thought it was fused bones, but wasn't really sure. And then I had a cortisone shot done for it. At the time I worked at a daycare in the state that I'm from, or that we're from, sorry. And the day I was getting this cortisone shot, I was supposed to go to work, but ended up passing out from the cortisone shot because something in it, like, I guess I had, like, an allergic reaction or something. So they put this, like, I have a big fear of needles, so the cortisone shot needle is literally, like, this big. And so I was, like, trying to look away, but, you know, they just leave those needles out on the tables, so when you walk into the room, it's, like, right there. So the doctor ended up putting it in my foot. I obviously looked away or whatever. He walked out to go get me a air cast boot, because they wanted to, like, support that area, and I ended up feeling, like, nauseous and dizzy, so they tell you to, like, tuck your head in between your knees, which I did, and the next thing I know, I'm blacked out, fell right off the exam table and onto, like, you know, if you go to, like, high schools, they have, like, those tiles with their, like, hardwood floors or whatever. Yeah, fell on one of those. I wish I had pictures still, but I had this huge, like, goosebump egg thing on my head because I literally fell. I fractured my nose, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but, like, my nose is, like, disproportional. And because of that, I had, like, raccoon eyes. Yeah, it was a hot mess. So I ended up calling, like, my daycare boss and was like, I can't come in today. I literally, like, went from the cortisone shot and, like, around the corner from this, like, doctor's office. It was, like, a little emergency room building. So I was there. They had to do, like, tests for, like, concussions and to make sure everything was okay. Obviously, with the fractured nose, they can't do anything but let it heal by itself. So the doctor obviously told me to take off a little bit, like a week or so, I think, because I worked with kids and they didn't want them to like smack it and hurt it even more. So yeah, my life is crazy, guys. Crazy. I've been recording for 10 minutes already. Oh my gosh. You know, today I thought it was Friday and it's actually Thursday and tomorrow's Friday. I was literally like so happy. I was like, oh my god, today's Friday. Nope. It's Thursday. This week has been like really hard on me. I don't know why, but like I am a type of person that loves to be at home. Like I love being home. And it's harder for me as we get older to like even get out of bed. I think it's a lot to do with like my leg problem. So anyways, when I was 12, I had this like foot condition, as you know, none of these doctors know what's going on. Well, over the years, it's like gone up to my knee and to my hip and my lower back, and it's just a mess. Like, I really want to know what's going on, but I've had multiple air cast boots, multiple braces, and then they're just like, take ibuprofen to help it, which does help, but like, I've been taking ibuprofen for so long that like your body gets immune to it, and my body's like pretty much immune to it. I mean, it helps here and there, but like not all the time, because yeah. And I don't take it like every day unless I am like in excruciating pain and have like a headache migraine on top of it. Like last night I had like this migraine like all in my nose, and then my leg was like bothering me. So yeah. Fun fact about me, I sprained both of my wrists. When I was in middle school, my softball coach, like my best friend back in the day, I don't even know if we're friends anymore because we don't really talk, but like my best friend back in the day, we played softball together in middle school. Well, our coach decided to, let's throw hard softballs with no gloves, and like every time you caught it you would have to like step back. Well, we ended up getting like so far apart from each other that this hard softball like bent my middle finger of my right hand backwards, and oh my god, you guys, that was like the most painful thing ever. Like purple, blue, swollen. I ended up going to like some emergency care place like near my house when we used to live back in the state we were from. And they had to like take pictures. You guys, like I don't do well with pain at all. So they had to take pictures, and I had to like lay my finger like this or whatever on the table. Oh my gosh, you guys, like never again. And yes, this finger does hurt once in a while. They splinted it, I think, like this, and I was still in school, and I'm a right-hander. Like I write with my right hand and pretty much do like everything with my right hand. So some teachers were like, they had like other friends or students write for me, but some teachers were like, try your best to write, and I'm literally like holding the pencil like this because like my fingers were like splinted together. No, that coach was dumb. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what type of coach decides to allow you to throw hard softballs without any gloves. Like, I don't know. So weird. So yeah. So I sprained both wrists. I bruised my middle finger like really bad. Fractured my nose. Sprained both my ankles, and especially my left ankle. I think that's another reason why my foot is having so many issues, because I don't think it healed the right way. The last time I sprained it, it was to the point where it was almost broken. And they gave me this like shoe thing to wear, and I couldn't be on it, and I ended up walking on it, so I don't think it healed all the way the last time. I'm just all sorts of messed up, guys. All sorts of messed up. I'm literally looking at this Pampered Chef magazine, and I'm like, I really should just do the video with all the things, and then I'll do like a separate video of showing you like all the pictures and stuff. But like I said, I'm tired. I want to go take a nap. But I really needed to like record a video because I'm dead serious about my YouTube channel. Like I literally post, or I try to record every day and try to post every day. And also, I'm 4 subscribers away from 50 subscribers. I don't even know if that's the right way. If I should do it like this. 50 subscribers. So I'm 4 subscribers away from 50. Or 50. I don't know which way works the best. And I'm 4 videos away from posting 200 videos. So after this video that I post, it'll be 3 videos away from 200. I'm trying to decide, I need to do like a big type of like video for my 200th video, and I'm not sure what I want to do yet. So if you have suggestions, leave in the comments below. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, guys. I really don't. I really don't. Oh yeah, so I was talking to my best friend from back home, and she just dyed her hair. Well, she bleached it first, and she had it like red, which she was the one that inspired me to do red. Well, I wanted to do red for a while in my hair. So she dyed her like hair red. Well, just recently she bleached her hair, and then she did purple with pink highlights, and it didn't stick all the way. So she's gonna go and like get it fixed professionally or whatever. But I was just telling my fiance this morning I want to do like, cause the color like completely washed out. My hair is damaged, obviously. There's like bits and pieces of like green and red some places, more red because the turquoise like washed out like a long time ago. But I want to do like, well, I wanted to get like sun-in product to like fix my hair. Like when I was little, like I would spend so much time out in the sun. My hair, I don't think it was like this color, but like your hair color like changes as you grow older or whatever. But I was a baby, when I was a baby, like baby, I was like sun blonde. Like if I had pictures, I would totally show you. But I think all my photo albums are at my parents' house, so I can't show you. But like when I was like younger, like not baby, but like younger, like 6, 7, that age range, I would spend like so much time out in the sun and like going on vacations with like my grandparents and stuff. My hair would be so light. Like I don't even know if I can find a piece, because like my hair as I got older, it's like dirty blonde, like it's brownish blonde. So I was thinking about getting sun in and like fixing up my hair a little bit. I don't know if that will do anything because I literally like work 24/7 except for like when I miss days or whatever. But maybe like on my days off I can just like get up early, spray the sun in, and like sit outside all day, because I literally need sun. Like I am pale, you guys. Like I never used to be this like pale. So yeah, but anyways, as I was saying, I was talking to my fiance this morning, and I loved the red. Like I don't know if I've ever posted like videos on YouTube with my red hair, but if I do, you can like scroll down a little bit and find videos or whatever. But I loved the red in my hair, so I was thinking about going and getting it like professionally done. But if they do it professionally, they have to bleach my hair, and my hair is like damaged again. Like it was just damaged last summer I got my hair cut. My hair was like really long in the ends were like really damaged and split, and that's what my hair is doing like now, if you can see, because I put the teal turquoise color in it and then let that wash, and I didn't wait a certain amount of time, and I ended up putting the red in my hair. So yeah, my hair is just difficult. Like I said, as I got older, it's just been like more and more difficult. I don't know. If you have that problem, if you're a girl and you have that problem, let me know in the comments below. But her hair is like beautiful, like my best friend's hair from back home. I'm tired, guys. I'm like stumbling over my words. It's beautiful. Like I would love to see her hair like professionally done with the purple and the like neon pink highlights, because it looks good now. She did it herself, but like she told me that not a lot of it stuck even with the bleach. So I don't know if like hair salons use a different type of bleach than the bleach kits you buy at like the stores, or like what, but yeah. I just had to like come on here, you guys, and like ramble because I was so irritated this morning. Like you can even ask my fiance, like another video, if he's in it, you can ask him, like I'll ask him and I'll be like, oh yeah, how irritated was I on Thursday, what's today's date? Thursday, July 7th, and he'll like tell you how irritated I was. Like I was so irritated, I literally like cried. Like when it comes to my like animals and my fiance, like I don't play. Like I literally told him, I said, if something happened to you, I wouldn't even go to work. Like they just mean the world to me. Like you don't even understand. So yeah. And then of course I had to go to work on top of it, and then the boss that I had today, I don't think me and her get along too well. So yeah. And then I feel like at work I get accused for somebody else's work. Like today I was in the cooler because like people order stuff from like yogurts and like bacon and all that stuff. So we have like a giant walk-in cooler and we have a giant walk-in freezer. So I was going into the walk-in cooler, and one of my associates that does like the back room or whatever, she was telling me to not tie like the Walmart bags that have product in it, and I was like, that wasn't me. I'm just back here like consolidating totes, which means like you're taking your bag that you have in your tote and putting it into a tote that is already staged. I wish I could like take my camera with me one day and like just record myself for work, but I would get in trouble because I would be on the clock, and you can't do that. You guys, I need new UGG boots. Like these are so worn down. Like you can see, like I wore the sole out of these things. I have a gray pair, but they're like in the little foyer area and probably not wearable, but you can probably see like the inside on the bottom, like how worn out that is, and the fur and stuff is like so worn out. Like literally the toe and stuff is worn out. I have had these for so long, like not even joking. This one right here that I have on my left foot, I spilled, when I first got them, I was so mad, mac and cheese on them. Yeah, mac and cheese, guys, on my boots. And now they're just kind of like everyday shoe wear. UGG boots are expensive. I love them because they keep my feet warm, especially like during the winter time where we get like 6 months of snow. Literally, like it's ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. Just that I'm so irritated today. We think it's our next door neighbors if you go down on my YouTube list, my foot is falling asleep. I did a time lapse of like our neighbor's house and like the road, because when I did like time lapse when they were doing construction, you couldn't see all the way down the road, so I put it in like our little side window, and it shows our neighbor's house, and they're always sitting out there, like always. And then like we call them Karen and Kevin because they literally like complain about every little thing. Like on the 4th of July, we got a noise complaint because it was like 11 o'clock at night, and the police officer ended up showing up and saying that we got a noise complaint. He was like the most amazing police officer ever. Like, I had respect for him, you know, with what's going on in the world or whatever. But we think it was them. They're always like peeping out their like kitchen windows and so on and so forth, and like always sitting on their porch. And she has like, the other day there was like construction going on, and she literally had her phone and she was like taking pictures and doing all this and da 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 and whatever else, and he's just sitting there like pretending to like read a magazine, or she's like pretending to play on her phone, and then she'll like do this. So I don't know, but it was like 3 something in the morning, and this morning that we got an almost noise complaint. Like, how do you have an almost noise complaint? It's either we have a noise complaint or we don't. Like, I don't know. This town we live in is so crooked sometimes. Like, not sometimes, like literally always. Like, I had to go get a prescription yesterday that I use pretty much like every month, and for 1 month of this prescription it was $94. So if I needed 3 months or more, I would be paying $300. Like, that's ridiculous. I have never heard of such a thing. And then, yeah, it's just ridiculous. And then today I was like, I told my fiance, I said, if it is our neighbors next door, or Karen and Kevin, we call them, or at least I call them, I know it's probably not a good idea, because literally, I watched this YouTuber called Art of Kicks, and he makes like reacting to Karen videos, and this person had like a argument in the comments the other day, like, you shouldn't be calling them Karen and Kevin's because that doesn't make you any better, da 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 da, so on and so forth. But literally, like, I have never had an issue, like, with this being our first, like, place together. We haven't had an issue with them until October of last year, because our landlord wanted the pumpkins they had in their front yard, and they ended up setting them on our yard, and we didn't know it, so we ended up throwing them back, and the Kevin of the house came out and was like starting issues, like yelling at us. And then what else did they complain about? I swear it was them like calling a noise complaint on us on 4th of July. But get this, right? Literally everybody launches their own fireworks off here because they're legal, I guess, but they're not legal. I don't know. When this police officer came and talked to us, they were like, well, technically they're illegal, but 4th of July, we kind of just let it go because, you know, you want to have fun or whatever. Literally everybody around us was lighting fireworks off all night, and nobody else got a noise complaint but us. Like, how ridiculous. And then, like, this morning, we don't know if it was like a police officer being trained or if it was the person that called in the almost noise complaint on us. But they literally, like, this morning they didn't even do their job right. We looked out the window and there was like a police officer standing like far away, and there was like one standing kind of like by her front door with this person that we don't know if it was like being trained or like what. but they were like either one plotting something or two standing there waiting to hear if we would tell our dog to be quiet. You guys, she's a German Shepherd Husky mix. Okay, that's like the two most like energetic dogs combined, right? And she's not fixed yet, so she, you know, when they're not fixed, they like to back talk and talk a lot. So you have to like, we're not being mean or anything because we love her to death, but you have to be like stern with them. So you have to be like, be quiet, that type of stuff. So today I told my fiance, I said, if they're outside, I'm literally gonna ask them. I didn't ask them because I don't want to start anything and I don't want to go to jail and I don't want my fiance to go to jail. So I usually have my like music loud because that's just what we do on the East Coast when we're driving. So I had my volume up to 15 and my bass is like on the highest thing or whatever. So I drove across the alleyways because I'm the worst, like I can't back up worth a crap when I'm driving. So I drove down like my parents' alleyway and then up ours or whatever and kind of like parked my car by like my landlord's garage or whatever and like our back door and trash can or whatever. And they were standing outside, so I literally had both, like I had my window down and my passenger window down because it was hot because I had the defroster on this morning because there was like dew and it was kind of cold this morning. So I kind of just sat there with my music like blaring, and then they like were talking to some other neighbors, and these neighbors had like a puppy and it was like this big. Oh my god, it was so cute. And then they kept the Kevin of the household kept looking over at me and like I swear like whispering to the Karen like something about me. So I just sat there, rolled my windows up, I just sat there and I waited till they went back in the house. And they pulled out these like big like cardboard boxes or something from their I want to say Escalade for some reason, Expedition car, whatever, because I think they're so fancy. But I'm like praying and hoping that they're moving because I can't like anymore. I can't. Like we have a neighbor across the street that has kids, but she doesn't mind. Like the other day we were driving back from somewhere and she had like her family members over or whatever and like two cars in front of us. And she's like, I'm sorry about that. And we were like, no, you're fine. And she lets her kids, like, on the 4th of July, like, kind of stay up and just, like, watch us light the fireworks off. So we don't think it's them. We think it's our, like, Karen and Kevin next door to us. We know it's probably not our landlord or anybody in the building that we know of because nobody really has kids anymore in that building. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just like rambling because I'm so irritated. So irritated. But I think I'm gonna go, you guys, because I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap. And I have to be at work at 8 in the morning. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments below if you ever had like a Karen and Kevin or a Karen as a neighbor. Because they're so ridiculous. Like I literally feel like every YouTuber is going through a Karen issue right now. Like I watch It's Our Life and Jess Fam right here on YouTube, and It's Our Life literally has like a Karen and Kevin, I think, like next door, and they complain because they have a pool in their house and their kids are having fun playing in the pool. Like literally, you guys just need to like calm down and take your Karen and Kevin self somewhere else. And then Jess Fam, they just moved, but they had a Karen next door as well that complained just the same way. The parents bought the kids a bounce house, like a bounce house or bounce house water slide, and they were complaining that the pump thing was too loud. Like, let the kids have fun. God. Ugh. So irritating. Anyways, I'm gonna go, but before I go, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Smash that like button, you guys. Smash it. Share it with your friends, family, pets, whoever you want to share it with. Comment down below whatever I said in the video to comment. Okay, like, share, comment. Oh, that subscribe button, you need to smash that as well. And the little bell next to the subscribe button that you smashed, turn it on to all so you can be notified every single time I post a brand new video. And I will see you all in the next one. I love you guys. Peace out.